Welcome back, dear listeners. I'm Engineer Elena, and I'm truly excited to have you here today. But before we dive into this enlightening conversation, I'd like to gently remind you, if you enjoy our content and believe in the power of knowledge, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving this video a like, and sharing it with friends who may benefit. Let's grow this learning journey together. Now, let's begin.
Hi, Elena. I've been meaning to ask you something quite serious. I've been thinking about studying engineering, but honestly, I don't even know what being an engineer truly means. People say it's prestigious and challenging, but what is it really about?
That's a wonderful starting point, James. Engineering, at its core, is the art and science of problem solving. It's not just about numbers or machines. It's about understanding the world's mechanisms, from skyscrapers to microchips, and designing better ways for humanity to live, move, and connect.
That sounds poetic, but isn't engineering just technical, like cold calculations and formulas?
That's the common misconception. Yes, math and physics are fundamental tools, but true engineering demands creativity, ethics, communication, vision, and responsibility. Imagine you're designing a bridge. Sure, the equations matter, but the lives of hundreds who'll use it every day are in your hands. That responsibility gives engineering a deeply human side.
That actually makes it sound heavier than I thought. So, what about the different types? I heard about computer engineering and civil engineering. Are they totally different worlds?
Indeed, they are vastly different in application, but rooted in the same foundational mindset: solving problems with precision and logic. Computer engineering deals with hardware and software. It's the invisible backbone of our digital world. Think processors, embedded systems, automation. Civil engineering, on the other hand, shapes the physical world: buildings, roads, tunnels, water systems. It's more tactile and often very visible in our daily lives.
Which one is more respected?
Respect isn't tied to the branch, James. It's tied to how responsibly and impactfully the engineer applies their knowledge. A software engineer building secure systems for hospitals is just as noble as a civil engineer designing earthquake-resistant housing.
Speaking of earthquakes, what if a civil engineer makes a mistake? I mean, really, could a bad design cause a building to collapse during a quake?
Unfortunately, yes. Engineering mistakes can lead to tragedy. That's why ethics, checks, and lifelong learning are vital in this profession. In some parts of the world, buildings collapsed due to corruption or poor planning, and people died. That's not just failure in math, that's failure in humanity.
That's intense. It makes me think, do people treat engineers like they treat doctors? I mean, are engineers really seen as heroes?
Interesting question. Engineers often work behind the scenes. Their success is when things work so well, people forget they exist. No one thinks of the engineer when the elevator moves smoothly, but they remember them if it crashes. We're the quiet architects of daily life: roads, electricity, safe water, even the chair you sit on. Engineers touched all of it.
That actually makes me admire the field more. But let me ask something odd. Do you think engineers have a different way of thinking? Like, do they see the world differently?
Absolutely. Engineering teaches you to think in systems, to look at a traffic jam and imagine sensor-based solutions, to see inefficiencies not as nuisances, but as puzzles. Engineers don't just live in the world, they reshape it. That mindset stays with you even outside work.
Whoa, that's kind of mind-blowing. I never thought about it that way. So, why do you think so many students are attracted to engineering? Is it just the money and the status?
Some may chase the prestige, yes, but many are genuinely drawn by the challenge. Engineering gives you tools to make things real, to go from imagination to implementation. It's empowering. Also, in a world changing so rapidly, engineers remain relevant. They build the future.
That's poetic again. But I feel some people drop out because it's too hard, right?
True, engineering isn't easy. It demands discipline, patience, and resilience. But what truly makes it difficult isn't the math, it's the pressure of responsibility. You must learn to manage failure, seek solutions, and grow with each attempt.
So, is it worth it?
With every part of my being, yes. Not for the salary or the title, but because you gain the ability to change things. You stop being a spectator. And even more, you become someone people trust. When society depends on your design, your judgment, your ethics, you rise not just in skill, but in character.
That gives me chills, honestly. But tell me this. What if the world had no engineers?
Then we'd be in the dark, literally and metaphorically. No safe buildings, no communication networks, no roads, no clean water, no technology to support hospitals, schools, or homes. A world without engineers would be a world of stagnation.
Wow. Thank you for this, Elena. I never imagined engineering could be so alive.
I'm glad to hear that, James. I hope this opens your eyes and your heart to the possibilities ahead. To all our listeners out there, if this conversation sparked a thought, a question, or even a dream, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Talk about it. Let's build a community of thinkers and creators. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this episode with friends who might be wondering what path to follow. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and never stop asking why.